Hello, hello, hello. Yes, looting and languages. That is what we're doing here, isn't it? Looting and languages. So, I'm trying something a little bit new, especially since I'm hoping that some folks from the Alex from the Linguistics After Dark show up. I'm gonna do a little the timing is not great for people coming in because as of the end of the previous stream, we are now in serious spoiler territory. We are on the train directly to Spoiler Town, folks. Uh, so I will have to warn people as they come in that they might want to not be here. But well, we'll figure it out. Um, but one of the things that I want to start doing is a little explanation of what the game is, where we're at, uh, so that if you miss a week or if you're just coming in, you can figure out what's going on. So for that, I made a little presentation. So okay, so Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault is a game about Alia. Alia is our protagonist. She is technically a saurian. I personally consider her to be a treasure hunter. I have written that in tape, however, because she's welcome to prove me wrong. Um, uh, but so far, the Loop Theologist's favorite Bond. Oh my gosh. Have you been holding on to that all week? That's good. Um, anyway, Alia is our protagonist. Uh, she oh goodness, where are my notes? See, this is why I'm practicing while no one's here. Um, oh, there's my notes. Oh, yes. Okay. Anyway, she grew up poor. Nice. She grew up poor and then was adopted as a teenager and given a college education and whatnot. She is her title is historian, but she's actually a 19th century archaeologist, aka treasure hunter, as far as I'm concerned. And within her culture, she's kind of a crackpot scientist, and that might be part of the reason why she's very, very grumpy. Alia has been sent to find Janiqui Runba, who is a roboticist. Um, she has been sent to find him by Mayari, who is the dean of the university that she belongs to, the University of Iox, which, as far as I know, is the only university in the area in the known world, potentially. Um, Mayari is the one who adopted Alia when she was a teenager, and she's rude as she's just rude. She's just rude. Anyway, she cares about Shaniqua Renba. Uh, says that he's her friend, and that's why she wants him found. The thing is that the reason why she's sending Alia to go find her, go find him, is that he sent back an artifact from the Ioxian Empire, um, a brooch that looks kind of like this. Um, and I'm starting to suspect that this is what she actually cares about, not Janiqui, because for reasons. Anyway, back in the day, the Holy Ioxian Empire owned basically everything, destroyed everything that they could from the time before them, and basically and was destroyed by an unknown force of people called the Fallers. Um, The reason why they destroyed artifacts is because of their state of their religion, the Loop, which has come back into fashion with the Ajax Protectorate, which is the name of the government that runs things now. The Loop is only a certain number of years long and repeats. It was founded by somebody named Mazwai and adopted by the Holy Ajaxian Empire. Something that recently became important is the death rites of the Loop religion. In the Loop religion, burial is not okay. Cremation might be okay. We don't actually know. But what you are actually supposed to do is yeet people into the river. Now, it's not any normal river. Oh no, there doesn't actually seem to be any running water in Lake, at least so far. What we're talking about here are actually rivers of ice and gas that make up the nebula, along with the moons that people live on. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing I realized on Thursday night. Just suddenly realized. They call it a nebula. They call all of the places you can visit moons. They call the ways that you get to the various moons rivers. We're not in a nebula. We're around a planet. The reason that threw me off, I was like, moons, that's weird, but I couldn't quite make it jive. The rivers are the parts of the rings that you're traveling on to get, and then and it's part of why, and like, this is why the moons are funky shapes. It's all just like little bits of rock hanging out around a planet. The current theory. Oh, that's all I get? Je ne sais pourquoi would be more excited for me. All right. The current theory. And Mayari also sent Six with you, who is a robot. Again, put it in tape. The map is not ring-shaped, perhaps, but there can be eddies and flows within a ring shape. It doesn't have to all go like, things move at different speeds. The map is not necessarily a great, like, it is not necessarily completely accurate. Also, it's just a theory. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. All of this was really just an excuse for me to use my office supplies and art supplies. So, I have already won. I've already gotten what I wanted out of this. I got an excuse to doodle Alia looking very unimpressed. I'm good. Anyway, so that's probably enough messing around. I'm gonna play the game now because I really need to get through as much of the game as possible as quickly as possible, because I have now found out that I need to have this game finished no later than the end of July, if at all possible. I like my buffer time. I'm a project manager in my day job, and so the parts of what I've said that are true are impressive. And the parts of what I've said that aren't are insightful. Well, okay, that sounds like a compliment. So, thank you. what is true in the loop. Whatever Moswai says, apparently. Okay. Oh, oh dear. I've already finished my tea. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Apparently spouting bullshit is thirsty work. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's do this thing. Thank you for your patience. The story so far, Alia and her Robot 6 have found the smoking wreck of Janikwi Rinba's ship, along with a final message intended for Professor Mayari. The roboticist was looking for an ancient observatory called the Vault, which he claimed could prevent a great darkness from overtaking the nebula. Planet. From overtaking the nebula. Oh. Oh. Different dialogue paths, huh? Interesting. Where was I? Oh. The roboticist was looking for an ancient observatory called the Vault, which he claimed could prevent a great darkness from overtaking the nebula. Meanwhile, Alia has found something else, what might be the lost crown of the Holy Empire, hidden alongside a crude map pointing to an unknown moon, deep in the haunted waters of Ghost's Wake. Surely Alia should return to Iox to tell Mayari about Renba's death? Says you. I'm not doing that, if I can get away with it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I forgot my controller. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. I was so focused on making sure I was ready to give my presentation that I didn't make sure I was ready to play the game. It's a little ironic, maybe. Oh, all right. Man, the game is very opinionated about what I should do. It's a shame I don't want to do what it wants me to do. Okay. Right, the robe. Look out there. It seems to go on forever. Mistress. What if the rivers aren't natural at all? What if they weren't created by storms or magnetic fields or anything like that? What else could they be? I don't know. Something whole? Something with a design. There are no designers. Imagine a ship dragging flows behind it, the way a plow drags out a furrow. A tapestry of cloud and smoke. The well springs drive the flows, mistress. Don't tell me you believe the well springs are natural. They exist in nature, mistress. Huh. Well, it wouldn't be a day in this game if I wasn't having to readjust my wild theories. The robe Janiqui hid. I wonder if we'll ever know what it was so special about this robe. I already have theories, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So, real quick about the robe. The robe belongs to a pilgrim or a member of a pilgrimage, probably. And I have remembered in the time that I spend thinking about this game when I'm not playing it, that the Mazwai's full title is Pilgrim Sailor Mazwai. So that's interesting. All right, so my choices are rest, take to the river. Does that let me go to the map? I will ready the ropes, mistress. There we are. Okay, so I think I have previously figured out. Oh, those artifacts are close to Elbereth? Interesting. So, surely all the sites near the spiral have been found. The spiral, huh? My friend the mechanicist Oroy lives in the Citadel on Elbereth. I could go there next. Well, considering that I've wanted to go to Elbereth for like a month, yes, we're going to Elbereth. By gum. So the reason why I'm interested in Elbereth is because it really seems like Alia has like no friends except for Oroy, who she grew up with on Elbereth in the orphanage. And I would like to see her have a positive interaction with anyone at this point. All right. Can we plot the course? Sail. The Cyclones. Sailing to Elbereth in the wires. The wires? Not the river? There is a path in the water. The rivers are stronger here, mistress. Oh. They sure are. Presumably, the small clay figurine was made on Mercy then. Oh. That seems plausible. Clay being a material derived from waterlogged mud. I wonder if the Mercians want it back. Whoa. This is much easier with a controller, my goodness. I can actually enjoy it now. It's very pretty. So, the last emperor killed the hermit who lived on the moon we found. Wow. Then the emperor buried them in the dirt. We only know that the emperor outlived them. We do not know there was a murder. Well, that makes things easy. The emperors of Iox were all devout believers in the loop. Bury someone outside instead of returning them to the rivers to be reborn. That's what you do to your worst enemy. Je ne sais pourquoi. I know you can't hear me, but hi. If the Emperor was hiding on that moon in the cyclones, perhaps he did not want anyone returning to find him. Oh, almost there. Very good.
They say on Elbereth, if you sail too far, you'll meet yourself coming back. But I've sailed plenty far, and I still don't know who I'm supposed to be.
Look out there, Six. Evidently, it is indeed beautiful, mistress. You keep using that word. Do you not think it means what you think it means? Elbereth. However far I sail, these alleyways will always be my home.
We landed in the dust, outside the great walls of Elbereth. No one looked up to watch us arrive. The people here only ever look down.
So, this is Elbereth? This was your home? This is my home. I have seen little but Iox, mistress. You liar. This is not like there. No. It's not. What exactly is a catechesis, mistress? Good faith to you. Farwet. How goes things? All fire and no smoke, as they say. Thank you. Walk with the goddess. Or Dionysos. I don't care. Really? Really? It doesn't matter how often I come back here. Once you've left, no one allows you to return. Okay. I had really hoped this wasn't the case, but this does seem to be the case. There is this really unfortunate pattern. Maybe it's just the two games that I've run into. This game is reminding me a lot of another indie game that I ended up actually quitting because it was supposed to be a humor game, but everything was nasty and mean all the time. This must have all been very fine once, but it seems to be decaying. It is decaying. Wilting. It has no water. This way. This is the gate to the upper citadel. Mistress, there is only solid rock behind this door. Ah, I comprehend. It is a hopper. It's one of the oldest things on Elbereth. It still works, amazingly. I cannot see the eye, mistress. Without a line of sight to the eye, I cannot take us inside. We Elberethians know how to use it. You just say the word. What is the word, mistress? Katkis. Rimenya mienia hua. Nothing's happening. Most impressive, mistress. Setboyoki rifar. I said Katis. You stupid contraption. Rimenya mienia hua. It isn't working. I don't understand it. There are ancient symbols here. I used to trace them out when I was a girl. This is the start of a fragment of text. Okay. Before I look at what it's offering, this is Action Moon under travel under slash hill travel person action travel moon knowledge. No, goddess. So into the moon hill. The person must travel with the moon god? Probably not. All right. Something's gone wrong. I must have used the wrong words. Okay. Oh. Pilgrim. Oh. I was breaking it at the wrong point. Yeah. One who travels with. Yeah. One who travels for God. Come on. Okay. Oh. Ascend. So we've got buried. Is Latin written all smooshed together? Or are you just saying scriptio continua because that's the term of art? Ah. Oh, good. We've got low latency today. I love low latency. Okay, so we've got buried, which I previously translated as action being done to another unable to travel, sort of. So I think since I'm fairly certain about buried, I feel like the opposite of buried is ascend. So, oh, yeah, lift, yes, bury and lift, yeah. I think, especially considering that we're talking about an elevator, um, especially since we're talking about an elevator, I think this is pretty safe. All right, so now that I've got that, yeah, yeah. Did you not? Oh, it's a piece of technology that you talk to in order to go up or down. Presumably, you use it for both directions. Presumably, get it eventually. Oh, I mean, they do call it a gate. The thing is that elevators actually used to have gates. Um, there's a building downtown in Seattle called the Pioneer Building that I've visited a few times, where they have a very very old elevator, and you actually do have to pull a gate shut as part of the operation. It's kind of creepy and also very cool. Feeling pretty comfy about this, but I will still include enter, which is, I assume, what Je ne sais pourquoi did. Drown and gone, just in case. All right. Right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What is going on? What? Why are... Go back. Go back. Go back. No. Continue? Okay. Now to work out what the other words mean. Yes, yes. This is why I take notes instead of trying to use the game UI. I am too impatient. All right. Ascend Pilgrim. I think that's right. Was Elbereth a place for pilgrims? I didn't know that. I wonder if I could convince the gate I'm a pilgrim. Set boyoki rifar. Oh. Oh, that's the gate speaking. Okay. Kibiena? Ene hua salalikatili. Goddess's name worked. The gate thought I was a pilgrim. This is the main courtyard. There are alleys leading off in all directions. It's easy to get lost up here. Oh! Insert joke here about somebody who doesn't know how to text. Have you lost robots up here before, mistress? What makes you ask that? I will take that as a yes. This gate's been locked as long as I can remember. I think the key must have been lost somewhere. I think the key must have been lost somewhere. Roy and I used to climb over it. Ah, Tappy. Tappy is Roy's partner, maybe. We are visiting Roy for the first time. This is the very first time that Elbereth has gotten unlocked. I have never gotten to be on Elbereth before. Yes, 6. I have never been here before either. And I'm very excited to finally be here, except that we've been here for 5 minutes and already somebody's been super rude to us, which was the exact thing I was hoping to have not happen for freaking once. the whole reason why I wanted to visit Elbereth was because I was tired of people being mean to me, and I wanted an experience of people not being mean to me, and I'm upset. So hopefully Tappy will be nicer to me because it's
To
the person that I actually
strangers,
know.
the cat kiss is like a maze. But I'd spent 10 years tearing through these alleyways. I could have found my way to Tappy's in the dark.
So Tappy is, I think, my current theory is that Tappy is Aurora's partner, but I don't know that for sure. There is a high probability of unsafety here, mistress. Don't worry, Six. I'll protect you. Your attitude betrays your fear, mistress. I will charge the hopper. Whatever makes you happy, Six. That's okay. I'm relieved to hear it. The fact that you say people don't start off mean to Alia uh, does not make me particularly sanguine. Tappy's place isn't big, but inside, it's a treasure trove. Hold it! Oh! Yeah, give me back my shit. But it's you. Welcome back to Elbereth, Moonflower. Give it back, Tappy. Whatever it is you took. I confess, I only really saw the robot. But friends, as you know, are friends. So have your no doubt precious brooch back. At least you took the brooch and not the crown. Jeebus. Mistress, do not trust this man. It's a bit late for a warning, Six. 12 years too late. I already don't trust him. You adore me instead. I prefer it that way. Now, come on in, out of the cold. It seems as though I will wait here.
Tappy's
Suspiciously.
place was a little museum to junk. Pots and boxes, spoons and hooks and pocket knives.
It's so good to see you back on Elbereth, Alia. The rivers above grow dull when you're not with us.
And at the centre of it all was Tappy, grinning away like a skull in a bodysuit.
And are you well? I am never dull. Listen, Tappy. Have you heard any rumors of sights? I could use a find. You know, I did hear something. Something out in the fields. I'm not looking for goats or tubers. They say something sent one of the field workers flying through the air. This is what they say. What exactly do they say? That he hit something underground that he shouldn't have. With a scythe. Something buried. Not too far down either. I'll have a look around the fields. Go have a look at the market first. The man broke his arm when he landed, so my friend took him right back. I doubt anyone's bought him yet. Wait, what? One of the laborers from the market. That's right. Whatever's out there, I'd take a look myself. But I tend to attract attention when I go for walks outside the walls. But no one's going to trouble you. You're from Iox. I'm from Elbereth. People from Elbereth don't have robot servants, my sweet. Be careful you don't get zapped yourself, of course. I tend not to attack my finds with scythes. No doubt, no doubt. Who buys all this stuff of yours? Respectable people. And a few Elbereth rats, too. Why do they want it? What good does it do? Different reasons. Some are collectors, rich types. I think money hurts them, so they spend it quickly. Most of them are old, prostate problems. They leak money. Ugh. I mop up. I'm an Elberithian. I'm not above it. Another thing, Toppy. How are the Elberithians weathering things? Has it been so long since you were here? Perhaps it has. Anyway, our suffering is stable for the moment. I want to show you an artifact. Oh, yes? A necklace dating from the earliest days of the nebula. Interesting. I've not seen anything quite like that. I might be able to make you an offer. Yes, this is it. A precisely written book. The spine has been marked too. Oh, new character! This one is a blurry piece from an even longer phrase. Oh, yeah. So I was delighted when he started talking and I was like, "Oh, I get to pull out the unctuous voice." I was very pleased. Um he's my kind of guy in terms of characters I like to voice. Uh oh, hey, it's Pilgrim again. Pilgrim got a little squiggly guy. That's the lowest character we've seen so far. That's interesting. It's practically an underscore. And then we've got person not into. Oh, death. Pilgrim death? Hmm. Yes, the unctuous voice. You know, it's very thick and clinging. Like a rich jam on your ears. I've not seen anything even close to the second word. Is it a word? Have we finally found and? I think we've finally found ant. Nope. Let me just write that down real quick. Like, I don't even, should I even bother? There's no way it's angry follow or human because those are all too complex of ideas for it to be for it to fit in there. Except for I guess maybe a human, but we've already got the person character. Ah, all right. Let's just get this down. Oh. Little worm. And angry follow human. Okay. I mean, I could be wrong about death. I'm pretty sure about pilgrims, but death I was not 100% certain about, but like the longer I go on, the more, like I checked it recently and it was like, all right. Yeah, because we've got, yeah, God, friend, or stranger. I do not. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to mess with that right now. Does pilgrim and death make sense? I could see what Huang thinks when I get back to Iox. Yoink! I think this comes from the moon depicted in the Emperor's wall mural. This should make its location easier to find. So, if you've seen the merchandise, the book for your crude necklace, Words or not words? Difficult decision. I feel very bad about this trade because those are stolen grave goods, but I can't make her put them back. So I guess we're just going to continue. You have a deal. I think this looks rather good here. Yeah, let's do this again. I've found a few more items you might be interested in. Hold on to it. I've nothing to trade today. Come back some other time. Oh, all right. All right, considering the amount of flirtation, I'm not ruling out that he's with Oroy, but are you happy with that robot of yours? I could probably adjust it a bit. Can you change the primary user? These things run off their cores, but I'm told you can swap them out fairly easily. Who told you that? A mutual friend. Anyway, bear it in mind, Alia. Okay, so the answer is no. No, we cannot. See you later, Toppy. The answer is no. No, we cannot, in fact. May your steps stay steady, Alia Elasra. You are in one piece? You still have all of your teeth? We have one new artifact to trace. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, mistress? We've still more to do here. So I actually wanted to go up those stairs in there. So we're going to go back inside.
Cabinets glinting with gold and polished glass.
Alia, you don't visit me nearly enough. I had forgotten the color of your eyes. Don't mock me. Oh, but you're prickly. One day you should come and we'll watch the rivers in the dark together on the rooftop. While your people ransack my ship. Your ship only has one treasure on it, my dear. How is life on Iox, anyway? As sterile as ever? Iox never changes. Why would it? The top dog doesn't need to roll over. It's good of you to come back and see us mongrels all the same. Ah. So this is answering some questions I've had since the beginning of the game. when I was first looking at the timeline. Um, some things are exactly the way that I thought they would be, and some things are not. Um, specifically, I didn't expect everyone to be hostile to her because she left. I definitely get the feeling that uh, I definitely get the feeling that uh, she didn't really get a choice in whether or not to leave. And even if she did, I would think that, well, maybe this is why her friends are still her friends, even if Elberithians as a whole are hostile. This is really uh, this is kind of continuing the pattern that we've seen so far, which is that Alia doesn't belong anywhere. On Iox, she's dismissed because she's from Elbereth and also like a crackpot scientist who does something that's like outre, and no one, and she probably survives at least in part there thanks to Mayari's sway, but Mayari is terrible to her for no discernible reason. um and like and she's clearly got a fraught relationship with her because she really can't figure out what Mayuri wants or why. Um, this makes me wonder if the authors know what Mayuri wants or why. There's I'm trying to put my finger on what's bothering me about this. That Elbereth is also a hostile location for Alia. Um, I mean, I think first off, it breaks my expectation, which is, you know, she's saying, "This is my home. This is where I belong." But uh, you know, like, you know, this is where I come to sleep. But they're acting like she doesn't belong there, and like she's been gone for long enough, or perhaps the gate just malfunctioned that day and she couldn't get in. Like it really kind of reinforces her standing as not belonging there anymore. Um, like the hostility does to a certain degree make sense because like you can be jealous or angry of somebody who got out, somebody who uh, has, you know, joined the bourgeoisie. Um, it's interesting to me that like it seems like the main class marker she's got is that she has a robot, and she's been forced to take the robot. The robot was not her choice. Mayari requires her to take the robot, and so she has to take the robot. Um, and it seems to me like she perhaps deliberately loses them or misplaces them in an attempt to subvert Mayari's will. But she just keeps giving her more because Iox has all the resources. Um, so, uh, like, no, no, thank you. No, thank you at all. No, please leave. Um, okay. In any case, Mayari is continuing to bother me in the amount of control she has over Alia's life and how her actions have basically led to Alia having no place she belongs. She doesn't protect Alia as much as she should. She doesn't protect Alia. She expects Alia to be this perfectly obedient. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've been big enough for bots from day one. I got a comment on one of my videos that I uploaded to YouTube like almost immediately. I have no idea how to do that. Um, as long as they don't post again, I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, I think the thing that's bothering me most about this is that Elbereth also being automatically anti Alia um, means that it feels very one note. It feels like almost everyone in the entire nebula is agreed that Alia is terrible and should not be treated well. Like everyone has the same attitude. Everyone has the same kind of dismissive. That's okay. I've put my finger on it. This is the problem. There are no. Tapia is the first distinctive voice we have heard this entire time. 6 is somewhat distinctive also, actually, I will say. But like every single NPC without fail is having the exact same response to her. Which is to be insulting. Like that is not what happens in real life in my experience. Like especially if you are perceived as rich and powerful. Like, if you're an Ioxian with a robot, like, if somebody in a really nice suit with an assistant walking down the street and stops and smiles at you and says hi and asks you how you are, you don't tell them to eat shit and die. Oh, no, I'm talking about not on Iox. Like Iox is, I guess Huang is. Oh no, you're right. As far as unique voices, I guess Huang also is unique. No, you're right. Uh, okay, fine. So it's Mayari and the NPCs. Um, I guess I haven't actually met that many characters. It feels like. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm playing the game so slowly, but it really just feels like it's been this never-ending onslaught of like negative conversation either with other character either between 6 and Alia or Alia and every single other person. And it's not entirely from Alia. It's not entirely Alia's fault. Um so okay. I think that's enough. That's enough meta for now. Gotta keep going. I have become aware of the time pressure, so I'm trying to hurry things up a bit. All right. Go big or go home. This place looks terrible. All right, go big or go home. Show him the crown. What do you make of this? By the stars and all the fishes. Alia, I did not know you cared. Would you like to move in? You can have my room. I'll sleep down here. I sleep down here anyway. Look at this beauty. I'm not giving it to you. Yes, you are. You just don't know it yet. I've simply not told you the price to which you can't say no. But I will. You think it's valuable? No, it's worthless. Let me take it off you. Save you the trouble of scrapping it. Do you know what it is? It's beautiful. I'm a very trustworthy curator, you understand? You should see some of the wonderful things I look after. Like this one. Here we are. Just look at this glorious thing. It's enormous. I don't even know what it is. And I found it, just sitting in the grass by the cat-kissed gate, like a fat, lost cat. Here. I thought maybe it was a child's toy. But who would make something so beautiful for a child? It moves. The circles rotate. They all rotate. You push one and everything rotates. Why would you want that? I don't know. I was hoping you might twist here and squeeze there and pop. No? Well, no matter. I'd rather you didn't break it. You want me to find out where it came from? What a good idea! It's so unusual. I don't know who I'd find to trade it with anyway. But maybe if you find where it came from, you could let me know? Okay. I'm glad you're pleased, je ne sais pourquoi. You know, this is a more trustworthy curator than the curator on Iox, I will say. Okay, I am very pleased with my choices currently. Oh, all right. I think that's all of the actually helpful questions I have for Tabi at the moment. Let's continue. Not up there, Alia. A man must have his secret. You were going to give me that room, but I suppose you won't let me have it unless I give you the crown, huh? Oh, that was delightful. All right. It's been lovely, Tappy. I'll see you later. That's a little better. See you later, Toppy. Don't forget us now. We have one new artifact to consider. Also, we have collected initial evidence of one new location of note, a pre-Empire site. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Don't hassle me. All right. That was very satisfactory. That was very, very satisfactory. All right. Yard. What was the city built to be? Oh, goodness, I'm still doing Tappy's voice. Uroy's yard is this way. Come on, where is she?
On Elbereth, you could buy anything for any purpose.
Strong as oxen. Dependable. Cheap. Mistress? What is this lady selling? It's a work market. Workers? Are you surprised? This is Elbereth. It's about as far from Iox as you can go. That's physically incorrect. I cannot be here, mistress. What's the problem? My ethical core is programmed against suffering. It does not differentiate by economic status. There's nothing you can do, Six. I am compelled to expend a considerable number of cycles verifying that before I can simply accept it, mistress. Accept it and move on. Maybe we can start a revolution later. All right. Toppy told me to look out for one with a broken arm. They all seem intact to me. You lost, Farwet? Not lost. You look lost. You look longing. And you brought a Mayameke with you. And you brought a Mayameke with you? A robot. Here. You've got keen eyes, traitor. Huh. The soapstone still has a spark. Tell me, soapstone. Who are you to bring a Maya Meke down here? What good are the metal things to anyone? Perhaps you're hoping to start a riot? I don't want an argument with you. Then get off my moon and take that thing with you. Peace, traitor. It's gone soon enough. Be sure that you are. Your kind won't be happy until only the Maya Meke can eat. Go in peace. And leave me alone. Farwet Sahia. Farwet Salahua? Oi. Okay, again, like, she's got this robe. She's been forced to take this robot. She didn't choose the robot. She's not allowed to get rid of the robot. Oh no, my accents are terrible. I wasn't trying for any particular accent because I'm really bad at accents. So if I had an accent, it was entirely by accident. Accidental accent. Like, I try not to do accents because I'm so bad at them. I was just trying to like all I was really trying to do with that voice was make it more casual and a little bit nasal. So if I ended up somewhere else, that was not on purpose. Good faith to you. Yes. I'm told a laborer hurt themselves in the fields. Struck something underground? Laborers hurt themselves all the time. Too much raka, usually. You'd have to ask at the market. Be well. Well, I was going to ask at the market, but, oh. No, I don't think I'm going to get anything useful out of her. There's nothing worth seeing here. Ah! Roy's yard is this way. That's where I actually wanted to go. You'll like a Roy. She's got your kind of mind.
Oroy was my oldest friend. We'd grown up in the orphanage together.
I have been waiting for this character for a while.
But I had left Elbereth and she had stayed.
What does the owner of this establishment do? Establishment. 6. No one says establishment. If you mean shop, say shop. I wonder how business is going. The alms tray looks pretty empty. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I thought Aurora was a techie. She helped, a mechanic. She helped fix up the Nightingale. Oh, yeah? So I am mostly picking things in order to try to keep the answers consistent with what I've decided Alia's character is. Um, like Alia, she's not here to pick a fight. She's not here to tell that lady her business. Like she's just trying to get some information. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's interesting that I'm managing to surprise both of you that often. I feel like I'm picking the most obvious choices. Is this a shop? Is this junk for sale? It's not junk. Not all of it, anyway. I cannot see why anyone would buy anything from here. I have no idea what these things do. Roy's always playing around with magnets and wires and things. This whole area is Roy's, I think. She's useful. And people like to give her space. And people like to give her space. All right. There was an answering clatter from behind the door. What do we do now? Now we wait for Aurora to finish whatever she's doing in there. And come and see who we are. All right. What do you want? Oh. It's you. Oh, no. Hey, Dima. Oh, I think my heart's about to get broken. Well, we're gonna try anyway. It's good to see you. It is it? You're here to dump another broken robot on me? I don't remember it like that. Oh, don't you? Ripping people off just doesn't stick? What do you want, Alia? I was having a good day.
We'd been friends. Once.
I guess Toppy got my hopes up. Apparently, I do not get even one uncomplicated positive relationship in this game. There is no one in this game that both likes Alia and that Alia likes back. This is depressing. She doesn't like Huang. Yeah, Toppy's the closest we've come to a positive relationship, and he's a little bit. It's not clear if he likes Alia for herself or for the fact that he she brings him shinies. I know, right? Like the fact that like I tried to talk to him more and Alia just complains that he's boring, like made me very sad. Um Man, I'm just sad. I guess well shoot, I guess I will stop trying to get like emotional sustenance from this game and just go play Cozy Grove and just try to find as much language as possible and stop like I think I need to like emotionally detach from this story a little bit because like I'm I'm so sad. I'm so sad, you guys. I've been looking forward to meeting Aurora this whole time. There was enough in the timeline to make me think that it was a positive relationship. I just I need more tea. Yeah. So, uh, I don't think I actually realized that it doesn't expect you to hit every dialogue tree every time, until, uh, I found out, uh, earlier this week, over the weekend? Whenever it was that, there was the podcast. Um, anyway, I found out over the weekend that, this game is intended to be played not once, not twice, but at least 6 times. That's how deep the content goes. So, so yeah, it doesn't expect you to hit every dialogue every time. Um, Between that and, now having a deadline of needing to finish the game before August, um, you might notice I didn't stop and talk to Six at the beginning there. That's just the number I was given. I mean, that seems like a more reasonable life choice than playing it 6 times. I just, I don't know. This thing with Aurora's kind of taken the wind out of my sails a bit. I think I'm gonna finish this conversation and uh, head out to go to try to find some artifacts and do some language stuff because that's gonna be more fun. I guess I guess Ajax is actually the friendliest place, which is, gosh, depressing. Oh, I wish I hadn't pressed that button. These are all bad choices. Have you heard any rumors about unknown sites? I'm an engineer, not whatever it is you are. How's your family? That's what you came here to ask me? All right. My son is fine. My daughter? That's another story. What's wrong with your daughter? Oh, bother. My daughter. My daughter thinks she is in love. Is she? She's a child, Alia. How old is she now? You know perfectly well how old she is. And she's not old enough. Wait, no video at all? According to my, uh, monitor, you should be seeing the game footage. I named my daughter after you. Did I ever tell you that? I knew. Oh, okay, good. I... Oh. Oh. I hate leaving the conversation there, but I don't think I will get any... Still, it's good to see you're in one piece. Why wouldn't I be? You don't need to pretend to me, Alia. I know the strain you put on yourself. I'm fine. Sure you are. Except when you run and start coughing up fluid. Mistress, is there something I should know? You don't need to know. You won't be around long enough. Just take care of yourself, all right? Sheerlung doesn't just go away. Whoa, this is depressing. I am going now. Good faith to you. Good faith. How are the crops? Well enough. Thank you. Tread softly. Amazing! An NPC that didn't tell me to die in a fire. Be seeing you, Arroy. Always a pleasure. All right, I'm here. I might as well try again. Yes? I heard one of your laborers was injured. Accidents happen. There's nothing wrong with my stock. I didn't say there was. Your friend from Iox did. What friend? He's not welcome here again. He sent you with a message. Tell him I'll break his arm if he comes back. Is the worker all right? Does it matter? I have plenty of good workers here, strong and keen. Whatever you need a hand for. I want to talk to the injured worker. You want to hire one of my stock? I just want to talk to him. Then you can pay a fair rate.
If that's to dig your plot or whisper to you through the night, that's your affair. Just don't break his leg. I won't break anything. That's a promise. I don't accept promises. Ioxians don't respect property. It was an Ioxian who hired him before and broke him by the name of Renba. He's probably a known criminal on your moon. Janiqui Renba. I didn't know his first name, but Janiqui sounds like the squeal he made when I went after him. How much to ask him some questions? Listen, Salehua. Your Ioxian friend shattered my man's arm bone into 100 little bits. The bits are swimming around inside his skin like hungry maggots. He's never going to work again. Like as leather, you're the last chance he's got to earn himself a meal. So pay your dues. I wish I knew how much money I had. That would change what I do here. Name a price. Let's see what you've brought. I prefer jewelry and weapons. That's too much to ask. The goods are worthless to you. But not to you. This is a hard one. I should have tried to talk her into letting go of the damaged merchandise. I don't want to trade with you. Pity. Come back when you're feeling more generous. Trying to remember what I have. Brooch, robe, knife. Actually, the knife's not all that exciting. Maybe we can trade. Let's see what you're offering. I prefer jewelry and weapons. Maybe this? That's most valuable indeed. But I'll need more to cover it. Do you know how old the dagger is? So it is weak, fragile. Your price is too high. As you wish. Don't waste my time again. Look, seriously, you're trying to take me for a ride because you think I'm rich. Dude's got a broken arm. I want to talk to him for 5 minutes. You suck. So I have a request, which is if we reach a point when... Ugh. Let's not talk about it. We've got our own problems. They seem pale by comparison, mistress. Oh boy, 6. We cannot do this today. We cannot do this today. If you folks can do me a favor and let me know at what point it will be safe to come back and read these, I'd appreciate it. If it's my second run through, so be it. But I am deeply curious about the amount of conversation that's happening right now. I did lose a robot here once. Which one? 3. That was its name. 1 minute, it was with me. The next... I will be vigilant, mistress. Three wasn't the sharpest of tools. I'm surprised I got as much for it as I did. Mistress is teasing me. Wait a minute, didn't... Oh, how do I... Nope. Nope, come on. Nope. Nope. Nope, let me have... Oh, fine. Maybe... Three. Yes, there we go. That's it. Okay. I thought. Most of them are once you're done with the current moon, but some are once you've played through. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just leave them all there and come back later. All right. Who's this? Nope, can't go there. All right. Didn't really expect this place to be any faster, any bigger. Thank you for not paying for that man, mistress. I would not have enjoyed it. We'll never find out what Renbo is doing now. We may yet, mistress. Nothing is certain. Well, I mean, I guess it's worth a shot going out front. See if I can find something. For some reason, there's no word for going down. The reason for that seems quite obvious to me, mistress. Waste receptacles flush outwards. Soon. Not yet. All right. Oh, there's the feet. There's the feet she was talking about. Wonder if anybody has helpfully graffitied them with a label. Goodness, doing kind of a Colossus of Rhodes thing. A little bit. Mini Colossus. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, it is. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, there is just unnecessary meanness in the dialogue in this game. Stone feet. The slums below are named after these feet. They're the oldest things here. The original statue must have been huge. Bigger than the statue on Mercy? 4 or 5 times bigger, mistress. But it must be of a similar age, however. But you know, the statue on Mercy didn't have feet. Yes, I was going to say something about that, actually. I never thought that it might be unusual before. Are the statue on Mercy and the one here made in the same place? I mean, they don't look like they're the same material. Based on their mineral composition, it is quite possible, mistress. I will consider the matter. Yes. You're right. These are, in fact, the only feet in the game. I can't see why anyone would waste a statue on Elbereth. Perhaps to remind the citizens of higher powers, mistress. Seriously, for a historian, you are so short-sighted. I cannot believe how short-sighted you are. It wasn't always like this. None of these places have always been the way that they are. That's how time works. Maybe this is like people who are brought up in Christianity and think of everything in terms of like heaven and hell and sins and things, and even when they've even if they're not actively Christian. I have finished my consideration of the stone and the statues, mistress. I believe I have a rough location for where the statues were constructed. Neat. How? Addition, interference patterns caught in the subsurface chisel marks on the stone surface. To summarize, it is obvious if you look. This way, 6.
The smell of the slums made me feel like a child again. It hadn't been a happy time. A simple one, at least.
Yeah, I took it as a comment on outsiders. Or people who leave, right? Because like there's that like once you leave, you are no longer welcome back idea that she mentioned earlier. I mean, I'm not ruling it out, Dispatch. I'm not ruling that out. I'm just saying the weird ass conversation with Renba last time has made me mildly solipsistic. I mean, what if this game really is all just a brain in a jar? Well, I don't know if I'm going to stay in the slums for very long because I don't want my stuff stolen. Do not touch anything, mistress. These structures might topple at the slightest knock. It's all more solid than it looks. God's feet has been standing for some time. Okay. So, I'm about to go into Timur's bar. I'm going to mention again that my theory from the beginning is that Timur is a mafia boss that is the true governing power on Elbereth. I'm also wondering if Timur, I'm less certain about it now, but I did at one point think that maybe Alia was still getting funded by Timur, as she did continue to work for him after she left Elbereth. Yes, indeed you are. You're doing great. Um, okay, I'm not gonna do it now, but I think at the end, I think what I'm going to do is start like at the end of the streams, kind of talking about the weird ass theories that I've got.
Oh, I was gonna hit. Of course, I'm gonna hit every single. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Of course. I'm going to, I want like any character that's named on the timeline. I am going to go and find them and talk to them. Like I mean, I guess I was feeling a little bit down earlier and was seriously considering just leaving. Um and I am also glad that I didn't because I'd forgotten about Tamor. Um so yeah. Also, um I think the sailing might be my least favorite part of the game after random strangers negging you and insulting you and telling you to die in a fire. Um, so, um, uh, uh, I'm happy to spend as much time on moons as possible. Um, yeah, no, I went looking for the Godspeed because I wanted to see if I could find the field without the worker. I doubt it. I suspect the game will not let me do that. But I wanted to try. Um, that God's Feet might be the best name for a slum I've ever heard. Like that is some ace naming. Yeah, no, so like it got mentioned on Can Six Sail Somewhere I haven't been to yet? I thought I could only have Six Sail if I was going back somewhere. I mean, I don't hate that. Okay, I should rephrase. I don't hate sailing. I hate editing sailing. I hate editing sailing when it's time to make the videos that I put up. I hate sailing mostly because like occasionally there's really important pieces of dialogue or background or something, but mostly it's just me like messing up and going backwards and stuff, and I can't even like put it on fast forward because it has music on it. Like at the actual experience, and I will say that this time actually was a lot nicer with the controller. Um uh so like I might even be able to just leave it there. Um, but yeah, no, it's just difficult to deal with when I'm editing the stream. And like I end up spending way more time editing the stream than I do playing the stream. So it's kind of affecting how I view the game, I think. Um, I mean, I can, yeah, but I, eh, I can and I do. Um, I've also done that. Um, Lee Frank, the the true facts about the animal guy. Okay. All right, let's meet Timur. There is too much information here. It is most unpleasant. Wow, what a mood. Stop complaining. Okay, I only know his true facts about the anteater videos. If it's the guy I'm thinking of, which is well, I guess I'll have to look him up.
The heart of the God's Feet slum was Timor's bar.
Why now? Alia Elasra.
Timor had never once set foot inside the Upper Citadel, or so he liked to claim.
By the turning of the waters. You're back. Call her Elle. You seem surprised? I'm always surprised when you come back to Elbereth. But happy.
He was the king of the dung heap.
And are you well? They gave me another robot. Really, Alia. You are a danger to the local economy. Some of us have to work for our assets.
I don't think I'm going to sell this one.
Mistress. Oh, but you've upset it, Alia. But all the same, the rules are the rules. Your friend there stays outside. We don't serve your kind here. I will wait as instructed, mistress. They must adore you and Iox to keep giving you those things. The robots are their eyes. And you keep plucking them out. You'll always be a rat, won't you?
So, so a couple things about this. First off, I decided, like, at the last second, based on what he looks like, that Timur was the talk softly and carry a big gun type. He doesn't have to be loud. He doesn't have to be brash. He knows who he is and he knows he's in charge. It's also fascinating to me that this guy is the one who acknowledges that she's still an Elberithian. That's fascinating to me. Now, of course, it's to his advantage to see her as an Elberithian because then she is can be an asset of his. Yes, he is being nice. He is. I wonder what he wants. I do like him though, I will say. I do like him. He, unlike apparently everyone else in this freaking game, understands that you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. I know that's not actually physiologically, biologically true, but there's a reason why that's the saying. Ah. I've just had that feeling from the beginning when I was reading the timeline, and it was like almost everybody works for Timor. In fact, specifically, it's scant info on the timeline. Yeah, specifically, there's a line in I think it's yes, Oroy's son. The one line you get about him is, I think he works for Timor. Most Elberithians do. You're very good health. On the house? This time.
They say rocker is made from river water, that it burns your throat with the cold of space. But it isn't true. Timor knocks it up out back in an old metal bin.
You're visiting the catkiss today? Just came from there. Look at you. The freedom of the two worlds. You should be our ambassador.
He liked me.
You want another raka?
No, please.
Another time. You look tired. Are you sleeping at night? Of course. The tax collectors from Iox can't pick my pocket if I don't sleep. Is that all? Don't pry, Alia. I work hard, Alia, as do we all. How about some good news then? I have something for you. A telescope. Dating from at least the earliest days of the Empire. And there's something inscribed on the casing. Ooh, more new letters. This is one end of a broken fragment of text. So stars, yes, obviously. Stars. Huh. Yep, no idea. Never seen those letters before. No clue. Nice. I was already pretty sure about it myself, but it's always nice when the game concurs. Ooh, and never must be right too. Nice. Okay. Action, and we've got a knot. I'm not feeling rest. Seems too complicated for that. I'm feeling yet more comfortable about my the two curved lines as a marker of activity. Verb. Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a nice feeling. I'm really enjoying how I'm getting to the point where I can just like look at it and pull out words. Okay. New page. It was a fun one. Oh, it's the knowledge sigil, but with two little extra things, kind of like the Red Wings. Where is it? Very soon now, I am going to rewrite this, and it's just a question of whether it's going to be alphabetically or by word piece. Oh wait, no, it wasn't every that I got, it was never. Although I suspect I also just got every. I'll fill it back in later. Okay, where was it? Return. Not return. So, the only other place we've got anything that looks like this is in Buried, which I hadn't updated. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got this guy, which is very similar to this guy, even though they're not written the same at all here.
but they're the same except for that this one's got the extra little bit. So, and I'm thinking as of today, having seen it again, when I was doing one of the other translations, that these two together are an action being done to someone or something. So we've got the two down here too. Is that the same? Yeah, it is the same. It's the same as pray. So, speak to God, perhaps? Ah. Then there's only one thing that this can be. Oh, this is a tricky one. From the inside or from the outside? From the inside, I think. So many of these glyphs go backwards from what feels natural to me. Ugh. I'll try again. Every rating system without fail? Strike. So what you're saying is that no one does it correctly. Every stroke order is a problem. Yeah, I wanted to go inside out because I wasn't sure if I could get if I was going to make it too small. You know, I think Je ne sais pourquoi has earned the right to be salty about Kana. I mean, I sure am. Although, I think actually it is the Kana that is part of my problem here. Because it is the other brush stroke style characters that I've learned. I'm actually not sure what you're talking about. There have been enough topics. All right. Anyway. Since we had pray, which is speak to God, this is clearly we've got and my choices were deceive, break, surrender, or rest. So this is clearly deceive, which means this is speak, not truth. And I'm feeling really solid about that. Yeah, Dama, when I was learning kanji, when I was learning I still remember in 3rd grade we moved in the middle of the year and I had learned cursive in one school one way and then we went to another school and the P's were different and I was so mad. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh. Oh, so it's the stars never deceive. That's cool. Okay. Stars never deceive. Yoink. I suspect this comes from a totally different site than that book or the spherical device I found before. In fact, I don't think I've seen anything like this telescope before. Which means it must have originated on a site that's undocumented. Where did you get the telescope? From one of my customers. You're not the only one who sails to strange shores, you know. Okay, that's exciting actually because we've got now we had the observatory that is out somewhere where we don't know where it is, right? And we know that Renba was here because he had that worker. So stars don't lie. A D with what? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this handwriting discourse we're having here. So, like, wait, so je ne sais pourquoi, down and then up and around, down and then up and around. Um, wait, like a cursive B. So like a cursive B. So down and around the bottom. That feels very unnatural. D, which would be loop first, which I did a lot as a kid. Mistress, your translation for stars is clearly wrong. It should be hips, of which I do not have any. Let's see, so I do. Yeah, so I do, I guess I go, uh, 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 I guess is technically what I do, but it's not what I actually do. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I do actually go down and then up. That explains why that felt comfy. But yeah, but D just goes like that. Thank you, thank you. I try really hard. I try really hard. Thank you. I've watched other Let's Plays and like none of the ones that I saw do any voice acting, even if they read it out loud at all. And I was like, that's just wrong. Also I'm not doing any narrative work right now, so this is my chance to have fun with my voice. Anyway. Yeah, no. So if I remember correctly, what I was really mad about was that it was P, and then I went to the new school, and it was I can't even do it. Oh my gosh. P? Yeah, like that. Look, if you want me to say anything you want me to say in the robot voice, I will do. Like, I will do it. If you want me to do Heaven's Beams, I will do it. Just provide me with the material because it's hard to come up with it on the fly. All right. All right, all right. So I'm feeling very good about Deceive. I would be so delighted to be your ringtone, je ne sais pourquoi. Oh my goodness. I would consider that a great compliment. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know what you want. All right, all right. I mean, have y'all come across words for body parts yet? Because that's what you're gonna have to do. I mean, I guess for hips you could say not snake if you've got snake, since I think you said you had snake earlier. Because like snakes don't have hips, so perhaps it is just not a snake. Not snakes don't lie. All right. I heard something out there about a darkness. Something that would fall across the whole nebula. Oh, yes? Did you hear that in the war rooms of Iox? They heard it from a robot on a ruined moon. Your life is so romantic, Alia. Honestly, I would believe you more if you'd said you'd seen it written in the waters. Tamor, do you ever see O'Roy? She never comes down here anymore. You two were inseparable once. I caught you stealing my Raka cast when you were too small to carry it, let alone drink any. O'Roy picked the lock with a hairpin. The things that girl could do if she put her mind to it. Your friend by the door there should be afraid of her. So, is the cleaning job keeping you busy? I've cleaned up a little, certainly. It's amazing what you can find out there. Picking through dead people's jewelry. Your place is empty.
Conveniently, and I like it that way, please don't change. There's no one here. People have to work. Well, some people. Man, even Tamor is being kind of a bitch about her change in status. All right. Can I talk to you more? Or is that it? Oh, come on. There were more things I wanted to talk to you about. No? That's a shame. Well, it's been lovely talking to you, Tamor. I guess I'll try again later. Bye. Oh. See you around, Tamor. Don't be a stranger. Come on, Six. Excellent. I look forward to it. We have one new artifact to consider. We have also found evidence of one more new location, a pre-Empire site. Are you ready to go now, Mistress? Oh, apparently there's only one place in the slums. And she's just gonna leave now. Oh boy, Six, you gotta stop asking these questions. You have got to stop asking these questions. Oh, I can't be expected to explain classism to you. And economics. Oh, that's really it? It's just Timor's place and nothing else? All right. All right. I would say the Citadel is older than the slums. How old? The earliest days of the Empire. It must have been a fine building. Interesting. That means that the university on Iox is probably also from when the Empire was around. The harvest, such as it is. Dried grass, waiting to be taken inside. What is it for? I assume people do not eat it. Animals do. But not people. No. I didn't pick people are not animals because I don't think that Alia, having grown up here, would believe that. Alright. Yeah, there's... I don't think I'm going to be allowed to go to the site without, Oh boy. Alright. You gonna be rude to me? Okay. That's acceptable. Alright. Let's head for the ship, Six. Excellent, mistress. This way, mistress. And so we left the surface of Elbereth. Oh, the surface, huh? That's interesting. With rumors of 2 new sites. Hey! I'm so glad. No, I refuse. I don't want. No, I don't care. Mayari doesn't get the crown. Mayari doesn't get. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Okay. So unfortunately, as a side effect of drinking more than twice as much tea as usual, I now have to deal with the results of that. If I can find my mouse. Please continue to talk amongst yourselves. Man, y'all are so excited. I love it. So, I'm at about 3 hours. So, even though like the first like 20 minutes were me just kind of bullshitting, I think this seems like a solid place to stop. And
talk about my current bullshit theories. So, all right. So in no particular order. Oh, wait. Are you guys trying to figure out? You got a different set of words at the cat casino. Whoa. Oh. Are you guys going back to trying to figure out the verbal the verbal equivalent of the trying to figure out how to frickin' pronounce the thing? Oh man. I'll be very excited to look at that in the next few rounds. I'm very glad that I'm recording these because there was just no chance for me to write them down or anything. So I think yeah, so I'm excited to see what we can put together. In any case. Okay. Okay, so wild ass theories. Let's talk about this for a minute. So one of the things that happens during the week is that I just kind of like this game just kind of hangs out in the back of my head. And I like just think about things and try to figure out the plot and stuff like that. And like Renba's message. Okay. Renba's message. There are so many ways for me to take that. So the wildest interpretation is that Renba found something that causes the loop to be true. Like there is a time machine thing that is powerful enough to just destroy the time stream as it exists and make it start over from a given point. Okay, so that's the most out there theory. My second theory, man, I cannot wait until my second playthrough, at which point, like, I can more fully participate in this conversation that y'all are having. One of the things that I want to do now is basically name the letters so that these conversations are easier. I want to do that now. Okay. So that's the wildest theory. The second, the less wild version is I don't know. Man, I'm so distracted by what you guys are talking about. I can't even remember what I was talking about. It's all good. Okay. Sideways 6. Are we talking oh, we're talking the thing that I think of as possibly doing action to someone. Yes? Yeah, Red Wings being, yeah. Yeah, this guy. Huh. feel more comfy about this being night if it's does a thing to the every. Hey, I have a question for the two of you, actually. So I'm going to be reworking my list, and I was trying to decide between going by individual character or going by kind of character sets. So like, do I put everything that has holy together? Below the heart, above the legs. Like I've got enough going on now that I really feel like I need to organize it in some way. And also I would like to rewrite some of these. So the question is like, do I do I mean, I could put all the people together, I guess, but those are generally at the beginning, but we've got some of these compound words, concepts. So like we've got emperor, and I like by all rights should put empire with it, but I don't think if I'm doing it by spelling that it would end up together. Where's empire? Seem to be missing a page. Well, I don't know what will work best for me. That's why I was eliciting opinions. Oh, yeah, all right. I mean, it's not like it's going to be that hard on me to rewrite it several times. And I'm probably jumping the gun to do it soon anyway. So oh, okay, there you go. Crotch, don't lie. That's enough. That's close enough. I mean, if it was written by humans, it's gonna be there. Yeah, especially since it feels like at least some of these first characters are more like indicators, I guess. I mean, I guess that actually does make them a good thing to put together. I don't know. Graffiti! I think once we have enough of this language, we should actually
like I said, humans and their bits. It's a thing. Oh. I'm not going to kick you out, but I am just about tapped. Mm-hmm. Mm. So I do actually, mm. Okay. Thank you. I, yeah. Like I'm working off of a theory that some of these glyphs mean individual words and some of them are word piece indicators, but ah, okay. Well then, thank you for not answering in a way that leads me anywhere then. Um, yeah, I mean, like I'm like 90% confident about some of these, and then there's others where but like I'm not 100% confident about anything at this point. Uh, well, I think maybe as of today, I'm confident of never of the X being a negative, but still. Um, okay. I will pick something, and I'm not going to do it now. I will do it when I have at least two more pages. Oh wait, at least two more pages. Um, all right. I'm gonna go because I am so so tired. I've not been sleeping well recently. Um, I yes, I will also be doing that. I will be going and having dinner shortly. Um, this continues to be a highlight of my week. Thank you so much for coming.